Hi, good morning. This is Happy Rich Mama. Today I will show you some dish gardens using ornamental plants. As I promised you from the last video where I showed dish gardens using cacti and succulents. I will put the link below for that video should you want to see that one. I'd like to thank you for visiting my channel, and if you haven't subscribed yet and you want to see videos on gardens, garden visits, landscaping, landscape designs, and videos on specific plants, please do subscribe to my channel. Please like and share my video, and don't forget to ring that bell for notifications of my upcoming videos. Thank you so much for your visit. Phalaenopsis orchid is very popular as an indoor plant because it lasts for more than a month. If it's a cutting, the plant itself will usually prosper with proper care. Here are some dish gardens that we have made for some clients, and they are using mostly ornamentals, but still with some succulents, and there are highlights of orchids in some pieces. In making a dish garden, you just need to look for whatever is a throwaway from the garden, for example a pebble, a rock, or a driftwood, and you can start with that. You can create a story, like if there are steps, it seems like the onlooker is walking through the pathway in your tiny garden. It can also be a nice background when you're listening to your affirmations, and you duplicate the dreams, the goals, the desires in your heart in your tiny garden, like a little placard that says success. Inserts of color are best used in a dish garden. In composing your dish garden, you must have a concept or a theme, and there must be a focal point or a point of interest. There should also be balance, and the textures should be interesting, and like there's a long and short, a wide and narrow, and tiny and super tall. Some comparative differences give you depth also, and interesting fixtures that you just find anywhere there in your home and garden. Sometimes you will see a very interesting piece of rock just hiding under a plant, and you can use that for your dish garden. It's also good to provide a clean, blank space or some kind of rest in the dish garden. Some like to put like tiny pots with pouring sand. They represent water pouring in, and that's supposed to be good luck. A flowering tillandsia is surely something to look forward to when you wake up in the morning to see if it has already bloomed. There should be good drainage, don't forget that. And also in placing your plants, it's best to put the tallest, the biggest ones first, and then you keep moving on until you are able to put in the tiny ones. Rocks and driftwood can be put in vertically or horizontally in accordance with the concept. It's always nice to put some feathery leaves that provide a softness. When an object in your dish garden commands so much attention already, then you can use plants very sparingly to highlight that piece of object. Don't be afraid to use dark colored leaves because they will provide enhancement for your light and brightly colored leaves. The eye of the onlooker to move from one space to another and then go back and around it and focus on that point of interest. A lot of these pieces were ordered from us to be distributed to their clients as gifts during Christmas. Well, maybe today you can go out into your garden and start looking for tiny plants, or if you don't have them, maybe you can start using tiny pots to produce tiny little plants that can be used in a dish garden. Vegetables look really nice in a small spot in your kitchen, by the veranda, by creating dish gardens. Aside from pots and pebbles, you can also use other tiny objects. If you have like a cross because it's slant now, or a little angel, or pieces of shell to depict your love for the seaside, you can also use those. Here, decorative pots were requested for, but we did put in extra special care in choosing the plants because we did not want the onlooker to just look at the pots because they were very attractive. There it goes for delivery. Bye! I'll show you around my garden on how you can pick out plants for this dish garden. A stem with about 3 leaves perhaps of using Dapsus ficus argyraeus, Epicia, a philodendron, philo or pothos, graphic aluminum, colorful Mayana, philo or pothos. Please comment and tell me if it's pothos or philodendron. Aloe for the hair, variegated oregano, tea plant or cordyline. For my next video, I'm going to do one on the insulin plant. It's for people like me who are diabetic. And there is also another video that will show what acrylic paint is and how to do a basic acrylic painting. Watch out for that. Travels, gardens, Ikinobo, Ikebana, zero waste gardening, making money, painting, family, friends, prayers. Please like my video. Please ring the bell below for notifications. Naku, maraming salamat po sa inyo.